Welcome to Mora IFC. It is what it is. This place is the only place that will make things very fast, easy, simple, give you more details. So I'm going to break it down the simplest and the easiest form when cutting and stitching the t-shirt. Very, very simple and easy. I'm going to break it down. All the tips, the tricks that you need in achieving this beautiful t-shirt is right here in this tutorial. Make sure you watch it till the end of the video. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. New videos, new tutorial every Wednesdays and Saturday. Make sure you click on notification bell so you never miss of any of my tutorial. Like I said, I'm going to break it down the simplest and the easiest form for you guys. So without wasting much time, so let's get started. So this is the measurement that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the chest 40 inches, the length 30 inches, the shoulder 20 inches, the sleeve 11 inches. So this is the measurement that I'm going to use. Your fabric, your bust divided by 4. I'm using my tape measure. Your bust divided by 4, and that will give you 10.5 inches. I'm going to add 1.5 inch to it, so that will give me 12 inches. So you can see this is my 12 inches, and this is my 30 inches. I've not added anything to it. This is a t-shirt. Normally I don't add anything to the length when I'm making a t-shirt. So this is exactly 30 inches. So you can see we have two fabric here. This is the wrong side. Wrong side are facing each other. We have two fabric, just like that. This is the front. And this is the back. You know, as usual, how we use cut our Sinatan top, the back is always longer than the front. Can be 4 inches, 4.5, or 3 inches, or 3.5 inches. It depends the kind of style that you are doing. And this is the band in front, the band that the placket side. So this is the band, this is the placket, as you can see it over there. So I'm going to break it down the simplest and the easiest form how to make the t-shirt. Very, very simple and easy. All the tips and tricks that you need achieving this shirt is right here in this tutorial. So make sure you watch till the end. Otherwise, you're going to jump. If you jump, you're going to jump some tips that you really need. So I'm going to put the back on the table first, then I'll put the front on top of it. The neck 2.5 as always, and I'm going to cut my shoulder slope. I'll go fast here. We know how to cut it in a chest top. You just have to follow the same procedure when cutting a Sinatan top. Just have to follow the same procedure. You know, just follow the same thing. The back, the shoulder divided by 2, half, and you just cut the armhole. Here you need to give it a small shape, you know, a small shape, not too much of shape, just like 1 inch is okay. Just give it a small shape at the waist. You know, you can measure from the shoulder at 12 inches. No, sorry, 17 inches. I'm going to mark here 2.5 to give it a curve. You know, it's a t-shirt. This place is option. You can make it straight like this, or you can curve it this way. It's up to you. And the shaping, if you like, you can shape it. If you like, you can stop it. So you just have to measure from the shoulder 17 inches or 16.5 inches. You have to measure the person. You have to measure the person. So the neck 2.5, then you cut. Like I said, I'm making this very, very simple. It's very easy. You're going to follow the same procedure like you are cutting a Sinatan top. You know, the way that we cut the center tab, that's the same thing that you have to follow. Then you're gonna cut this t-shirt. Do you understand? The same thing. So the neck, if you want to learn how to cut a perfect neck, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Do want to check it out and learn how to cut a perfect neck to fit any size. So I'm going to cut the neck, the front neck. So you can see I've cut it. Very, very important. You need to learn how to cut the center tab neck. So we're going to do the placket in front. Have you seen the style? The placket in front, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make our placket 1 inch. Exactly 1 inch. Do you understand? 1 inch. That's how the placket is going to be by the length of the measurement that you are using. So 1/2 inch, that will give us 3 inch. Do you understand? So we're going to mark, cut 3 inch. This is 3 inch. By the length that you are using, either 30 inches or 28 inches. So you always have to pick 3 inches by the length that you are using. So we have 2. There are 2. We have 2. The placket are 2. So we're going to fold this one in 2. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and click on notification bell. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. New tutorial, new styles, every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Make sure you tell a friend about more IFC. It is what it is. And make sure you click on notification bell so you never miss any of my tutorial. So we have 3 inches. We fold it into 2. That will give us 1.5. And this one also is 3 inches by the length that you are using. And fold into 2, it will give you 1.5 inches. So we're going to have something like that. I'll open it. You have to fold 1/2 inch. But before that, you need a fusing. You have to fold exactly 1 inch. Before we do that, you need a fusing. You need a fusing exactly 1 inch. You can see this is 1 inch by the length of the center tab, the front. So you're going to put our fusing here exactly. Then you iron it. Then you fold 1/2 inch over here. Fold 1/2 inch. The placket is 1 inch. Exactly 1 inch. That's what we're going to make the placket. So you're going to fold it back like this. Then you iron it. Take your time, don't rush. Take your time, don't rush. Please, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and click on notification bell so that you never miss any of my new tutorial that I posted every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Comment. Give me a thumbs up, Charlie. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. So the one that we have a fusion on it, that one will be on top. That one will be on top of the placket. The one that we're going to make our bottom holes on it. And this one, we go to fold 1/2 inch. We are not going to put no fusing in this one. We are not going to put no fusing, so we're going to do it like that. Just have to fold 1/2 inch. So there are 2 different things. One has a fusion on it, and one does not have any fusion on it. So you just have to mark here for for beginners. You can just trace this line. For beginners, you can just trace this line. and it's gonna help you. And you're gonna do the same thing to this part. This one will be on the right side, this one will be on the right side, and the one that has a fusion on it will be on the left side. Do you understand? The one that has a fusion on top on it will be on the left side, and the one that has not have fusion on it will be on the right side, because this is a main top. So we're gonna cut in like 1/2 inch or 1/4 of an inch. Just give it a shape at the neck side. Yeah, just give it a shape. This one, when you do it this way, when you put on your neck, you can see that it's gonna lay there flat. So let's go to the sewing machine and let's stitch together. Let's go and do it together. You know, t-shirts, there are two. The front are two. We have the left and we have the right. Do you understand? So this one is the right. I'm working on the right. It has no fusing. So I'm going to start from the wrong side of it. I'm going to start from the wrong side. Then I'll sew exactly on the line that I made. After that, you flip it to the right side. You flip it to the right side. Then you top stitch. The one that has no fusing will be on the right side, and the one that has a fusion on it will be on the left side. Take note on that. So we are working on the right side of it. This is a Senator top for men. So if for a lady, you just have to change it. So we're going to do the same thing to the other one. You're going to do the same thing to the other one. So you can see we finished with this one very smooth. So let me take the left. We're going to start from the right side, and you sew, then you're going to do top stitching. So I'm doing top stitch over there as well. It's the same procedure, it's the same thing. Just have to start from the wrong side. Then after that, then you flip it to the right side. You can see the fusion here. You can see there's a fusion over here. So that one will be on top of it. This is the place that we're going to make our bottom holes on that. Then just have to do top stitch. I'll show you something here. If you could remember, when we are doing it, you know, I drew a straight line. So when you drew a straight line, then you sew, it will give you a perfect. So when I look at the wrong side of the senator top, you can see it has stitched exactly on top of it. That's the main reason that when you draw a line over there and you sew exactly on the line, you can see that when you do top stitching, you're going to touch exactly at the same point that you want. So this is the back of the senator top. I've not cut the yoke. You can cut the yoke if you want, but this shirt, I'm not cutting no yoke for it. So you just have to open it this way. Then you start to check your measurements to check if you're on the right track. The one that has a fusion on it, that one is on top. So you need to arrange and check your neck, the measurement of your neck and stuff. Like I said, I've not cut yoke for this shirt. If you like, you can cut yoke. Don't let it fall this way. You can see, don't let it fall this way. Don't let the one which is under it's shown, let people see it. No, you shouldn't have to let that place hide. You can see that it has covered it so that no one can see it. You make sure that it lays down perfect like this. without the one under each being shown. So you just have to check your bust measurement and see if you're having the right measurement. So if there's any unwanted part, you just have to trim them up. If you want to cut the yoke for it, you just have to cut the yoke. If you don't want to cut the yoke, don't cut. You can see I've joined the shoulder. There's no yoke. I've not cut the yoke. I have two of it. There are two types. So this one has no yoke. You can cut the yoke for it. So for the Chinese neck, I have a tutorial how to cut and make a Chinese neck. You just have to measure the neck, you measure the back, and you measure all of it together. It's well explained. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. So if you want to learn how to cut a Chinese neck, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Do well and check it out and learn how to cut a perfect Chinese neck, how to cut and how to stitch it. It's well explained. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. I make it very easy and simple for you guys. Like I said, this shirt, I made two of it. The collar, the Chinese neck have a different style, and I'm going to show it to you. So you pay attention, you're going to see them together. So you decide which one that you want. Do you understand? Any one that you choose is perfect. You can work it out with it. So if you look at this Chinese neck, you can see it's all white throughout. The inner and the back are all white. You can decide to choose this one. If you want it, the back and the inner, you can see this white. And you can see this one also is only the back, which is white, and the inner is the design with the placket. So this Chinese neck, this side, you can choose whatever you want. You can choose this all white, or you can choose the mixed one. The inside one, you can choose to go with the placket, and the back is white. So very simple and easy. So this is a pocket. It's a normal pocket. It's a normal pocket that you have to draft 5 inches by 5 inches or 4.5 inches by 5 inches. It's just a normal pocket that you have to make. Then you put your placket design. Let that design be 1 inch, exactly 1 inch as well. So that the placket is 1 inch. The band that we have on the pocket is also 1 inch. Don't let it beyond 1 inch or less than 1 inch. So this is just a normal pocket. I know you can do this easy normal pocket. So let's join them together. I'm going to join the Chinese collar. There's something here I want to show you. You know, I've shown you all the tips and tricks. It's not done yet. There are some tips and tricks ahead also. So if you jump, you are losing something. So I'm going to join the Chinese. Like I said, if you want to cut and stitch a perfect Chinese leg, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Do well and check it out how to make it. And you all know that this top, like I said, I made two of it. The Chinese neck, there are two different styles. One is all white and one has the design that I made for the placket inside of it. Do you understand? So it's up to you which one you choose. You can go with it. Please do and subscribe, like and share, comment and click on notification bell. I post videos every Wednesdays and Saturday. New tutorial, new video, new styles every Wednesdays and Saturday. Make sure you tune in and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Mora FC. It is what it is. So I'm working on a Chinese neck. You can see how perfect it is. We are almost done. I want to show you something to you. I want to show you something. So after you have joined the Chinese neck, after you have joined it, there's something that you need to pay attention when you are putting your bottoms on it. When fixing your bottom, there's something that you need to pay attention. So we have joined the Chinese neck. You can see how perfect it is. So look here something, look here. After fixing your bottoms, have you seen this is a mistake? This is a wrong to do this. When you fix your bottoms and the down one, the one that shows down one shows, this is a wrong. It should have to be this way. It have to cover this way. Pay attention to that. When you fix your bottom, it should be this way. It shouldn't be this way. Do you understand? Don't let the one inside show. Do you understand? You have to cover it. You can see how perfect this one is. That is how it's supposed to be. Don't let the one that shows inside comes out for people to see. It have to hidden inside. You can see it shows inside. So when I cover it like this, you can see. So this is how it's supposed to be. Very nice and beautiful. It's more FC. It is. Well, like I say, you can do the Chinese leg this way. You know, put the other color inside or make it all white. Thank you.